What is going on, guys? DBG here. In this video we are going to be talking about the token rewards. So we're going to be talking about the new token rewards in NBA 2K20 MyTEAM, and pretty much we're going to be talking about other ones and who I believe the 10 best token rewards that you can buy are. So this is not necessarily just going to be in terms of the new cards. There's an awful lot of them are the new cards. Just like I think I made a similar list last time, and an awful lot of them were the new in the previous batch. So we're going to be talking just about the top 10 cards that you should buy. So obviously value is going to come into play a little bit. But if they're obviously, I'm not going to do something stupid like, for example, even though in terms of just pure value, Jonathan Isaac is one of the best values, Jonathan Isaac is not on this list. As much as I do love Jonathan Isaac, this list is mostly a couple of diamonds, a couple of opals, and a couple of pink diamonds. So yeah, I think we've got a fairly even spread amongst them all. So now we're going to get on to number 10. And number 10, we're going to start off with an opal reward. And this is, imagine if this game is too laggy that it's not even letting me go into the token market. Yep, the servers are terrible right now. The servers are terrible. At number 10, we are going straight to the Galaxy Opals. And this is, in my opinion, one of the kind of better Galaxy Opals, and he's a really solid card in this game. Like, all these cards are good. And number 10 is Amare Stoudemire. So Amare is basically a much better version of the Joel Embiid card. He is definitely better than a lot of the cards above him on the list, but again, 750 tokens, still 750 tokens. You have to take into account that it still is 750 tokens. It's a lot of... That is a lot of MT worth locking in, or a lot of playing TTO. But Amare, 6'11", 6'10", power forward / center, 43 Hall of Fame badges. He's got actually okay dribble moves, range extender, quick draw. One thing I have noticed though, he's got clamps as well, good defensive badges, obviously 18 goal badges as well. One thing I have noticed about him though, which is I think is a little bit of a problem, is that his shot off the dribble isn't great. Yeah, I know you're saying, oh, why does it matter if a big man can shoot off dribble? Because every card in this game can do everything. And he doesn't quite have the like big man build or moves of like a Hakeem or a Shaq or a Wilt. So like there's a lot of other guys that can play that center position probably a bit better than Amare. However, as like a true big man, he's not terrible. Not terrible at all. If he was 7 foot tall, we'd be looking at this completely differently. I think he has the kind of play style and just thing of like movement about him of a really good center. However, he's the height of a power forward, and especially for my play style, doesn't really suit. And I know playing against most people, they do use their power forwards as kind of like basically almost like ball handlers playing in lanes. And well, again, he is still pretty good at it. I don't think he's better than the next guy, which number 9 is Bob Pettit. So they're two completely different players, whereas Pettit is more of a Kirilenko, Amare Stoudemire is more of a Blake Griffin. So I think they're very similar in that regard. But I think I would take Pettit over Amare in a close one. So Bob Pettit has got 45 Hall of Fame badges. He's got Hall of Fame quick draw, Hall of Fame range. He's got base 11. Also has got pick dodger, rim protector, chase down his box, clamp, screen machine. I like him at the power forward position. He actually does a good job there, but I think he does a really good job at the small forward position as well. Obviously got unpluckable as well, quick first step, downhill. Got 20 gold badges, including drop stepper. Has got great post game, fantastic 3-ball, fantastic dunk, fantastic speed, fantastic block. He's got fantastic speed, like speed of ball, basically 90 plus in everything. And I'm not even sure I actually went over Amare's stats. Amare's got a good 3-ball, good dunk, good handle, okay perimeter defense, good interior defense, good speed, and good lateral quickness. But Bob Pettit is very similar to an AK card in the way that, just kind of in the overall way that he plays. But I do think I prefer AK. I do think I would take an AK or Lamar Odom over Bob Pettit, but very similar. And again, like the difference between these up to number 4, like 10 to 4, completely interchangeable. I think the top 3, without question, 3, 2, and 1 are out on their own. 10 to 4, I think you can definitely change them around. Number 8 is the first card that I have, and it is going to be a Diamond 2 guard. So Jeff Malone has got 99-94. He's a 6'4" point guard, or 2 guard. He's got 32 Hall of Fame badges, 47 total badges. 32 Hall of Fame is really good. Got quick draw, Hall of Fame, green machine, pick dodger, clamps, deadeye, unpluckable, tight handles. Dribbling's not the best. I'm gonna say that. Dribbling is not the best. Also comes with quick first step, Hall of Fame, gold intimidator, golden interceptor, gold range extender, gold dimer, and I wish he had Hall of Fame range. He's got a okay 3-ball, great mid-range, pretty good dunk as well. Got solid but not great perimeter defense, good speed, 2-ball acceleration, and great lateral quickness. So why is he kind of so high? It's base 38. Base 38 is really, really solid. And again, like, is he as good as a Ja Morant? No. Is he as good? Like, I'm not putting Kevin Johnson on this list because he's Kevin Johnson. Is he as good as Kevin Johnson? Maybe because he's taller, but he's not as good as Ja. I'll say this right now, but the difference is that he's 60 tokens and Ja is 750 tokens. So that's why he's number 8 and Ja is not on this list. Is he better than Tony Parker? That's a debate you can have. Base 38 is a super quick release and he can dunk a little bit. So you can actually have the Jeff Malone versus Tony Parker debate. Definitely not Jeff Malone over Ja. However, just in terms of value and because that's being taken into account, he is going in at number 8. At number 7, we are going right back to the Galaxy Opals right here. So it is going back to day 1 for David Robinson. David Robinson has one flaw. Obviously, you can't really go over his stats in too much depth right now because obviously he's evoed, but he gets a really good 3-ball. He gets range extender. He gets 86 ball handle. He's a lockdown defender. He's 7'1", got a big player build, a great release. One problem and one problem only. He has steady. He has steady. The worst badge in the history of my team. It is a killer. It is like, I can't remember what, was it like unpredictable or something back in the day? I can't remember what the badge was called in like the old 2K games. It just made people just start randomly just missing shots. That's what steady does. Yeah, steady helps to contest the shots, but if you're good at the game, you're not going to be shooting that many heavies like. So steady shooter, while it can be an effective badge in something like Pro-Am or Park, is the worst My Team badge. He has in Hall of Fame, so he actually can shoot well with contested shots, but man, it's a bad badge. If he didn't have steady, he'd be probably number 1. Like, legitimately, he'd be the number 1 center in a game if he didn't have steady. That's all I'm going to say. Number 6, we've got a guy that's kind of a mixture between Pettit and Amare. And it's a pink diamond, LaMarcus Aldridge, wherever he is. So I've used Aldridge in one game, and he is really solid. Like, again, he's got the base 11 or LaMarcus Aldridge base. I actually don't think anyone in the game has base 11. I think everyone that we think has base 11 has actually got LaMarcus Aldridge base, even though they're the same thing. It's only when someone put the spreadsheet of all the 6, just like base 98 and Dwayne Wade. So LaMarcus Aldridge, obviously, unbelievable jumper. 37 Hall of Fame badges and 54 total badges. And Hall of Fame quick draw, Hall of Fame range, Hall of Fame rim protector. Has got Hall of Fame heart crusher, intimidator, rebound chaser, deadeye. He's got deep hook, 17 gold badges, including quick first step and gold clamps. He's also got 94 hook and fadeaway, 95 mid-range shot, or 97 mid-range, 95 3. Good enough dunking. He can speed boost, but his roll moves aren't great, to be honest. Great interior defense, not awful, but not great perimeter defense. Pretty good speed 2 on acceleration and 86 lateral quickness. As well as that, he is 6'7". Obviously, he doesn't move quite like Pettit. He's not as fast as Amare, or doesn't dunk like Amare, or defend like Amare. But he's kind of a little bit worse stats-wise than Amare Stoudemire. However, he's got Pettit's jump shot. And for that reason, like, again, is he as good as either of them? I would say no. But is he better just in terms of just pure value? I would say yeah. Like, I would consider, I've got Eddie Curry right now and Akeem, so I don't really need updates to my center position, especially because I'm in Europe right now and you literally can't shoot a jump shot. So I don't really have much of a use for him. However, for pick and pop centers, I don't think he can get much better than Aldridge, to be honest. I don't think he can get much better. Now we're on to number 5, and we're right back to the Galaxy Opals. And this is, in my opinion, the second best Galaxy Opal reward, and it's Josh Smith. I really, really am a big fan of this card. And I think he does very similar things to Pettit, and it's personal preference whether you prefer Josh Smith or Bob Pettit. But in my opinion, Josh Smith is just that little bit better. I don't know what it is. He seems to play lanes better. He locks people down. Jump shots are really, really easy to time. Yeah, he doesn't quite have the stats. But, like, doesn't seem to matter. He's godly. He's one of the best wings in the game. And, again, personal preference. It's just like, for example, like, I would put Josh Smith over, say, an AK-47. Whereas some people put AK over Josh Smith. It is literally his personal preference when it gets to that tier. So I think that he is the number 5 player. But again, if you want to say that Amare or Pettit are better, I'm not going to say you're wrong. Now we're on to number 4, and we're going right back to pink diamonds. So, in my opinion, after LaMarcus Aldridge, a lot of people would expect me to, I don't know, put in like a latrell sprewell because it's the new shiny toy, but nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, and we're also definitely not going for a day 1. RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett's a great card. He is really good. Like, 27 Hall of Fames. Yeah, it's outdated at this stage, and you'll see it from from some of the diamonds we see later. It is outdated at this stage. Quick first step, Hall of Fame. Slithery Hall of Fame. Downhill Hall of Fame. He's got, I think, does he only have gold quick draw and range? He has gold quick draw. He has half range, does he? Yeah, he has half range. Gold intimidator. He's got really great mid-range 3-ball, great drive and dunk, great handle, great perimeter defense, great speed, great lateral quickness. Like, yeah, he doesn't, like, he's not got these, like, god tier stats in everything like cards now, but, like, look at what he's bad at. Post moves, irrelevant for him. Absolutely irrelevant. Standing dunk, irrelevant. Completely irrelevant. Block, does not matter for a 2-card. Interior defense, would I like it to be higher? Yeah, but doesn't really matter that much. Rebounding doesn't really matter that much, especially if you're playing with the 2. Strength, again, normally the strength means more at the 1 than 2, because unless you see someone running Magic Johnson at the 2, they're not going to post you up. But yeah, this is still one of those like underrated cards that people have just kind of forgot about, but he's still an elite card in this game. But again, like if you want to rearrange any of the cards you've seen so far, I wouldn't question it. Now we are on to the top 3. In my opinion, again, just like number 4 to 10 that you can rearrange in any way, I think you can rearrange top 3 in any way you want, but I think that these guys are far and away the best 3 in terms of just value. And honestly, overall, you could argue, actually, no, you can argue 2 of them are 2 of the best overall, but one of them is obviously just value-wise. So, number 3, Laphonso Ellis. So, Laphonso Ellis, 6'8", 97, 33 Hall of Fame badges, 52 total badges. So 33 Hall of Fames on a diamond compared to like 27 on someone like a RJ Barrett. He's got Hall of Fame quick draw, range extender, got Hall of Fame quick first step, pick dodger, clamps, downhill, heart crusher, intimidator, showtime, off-ball pass, rebound chaser, pogo, tireless defender, fancy footwork. Also 19 goal badges, including handles for days, rim protector. So basically all the post defensive badges. Dimer as well, ankle breaker, drop stepper, pick and popper, corner specialist. Has got solid but not great post game. I would definitely play up to 3 and not the 4. Got a great mid-range and 3-ball. Has got fantastic driving and standing dunk. Has got really solid defensive stats, but again, like they're not unbelievable. However, the badges more than make up for it. Great speed, sweep, ball acceleration, good rebounding, and 90 quickness, which is really, really good. Especially playing him a small forward, where again the lack of post game and the lack of a little bit of height at the power forward position doesn't come into effect. He's unbelievable. Release-wise, he's got the Dinwiddie release, which is good on half quick draw. Definitely not, like, gold or lower. I think it's a little bit slow because of how high he jumps. Half quick draw, it's fine. Not only that, he's got a really nice behind the back, and he's also got the Pro 2 through the legs, which is really, really effective. Basically, he can dribble glitch. Which is a kind of important thing. So he's got fantastic sig, a good release, fantastic stats. For 60 tokens, is the number 2 best value token reward in the game. However, I'm not going to argue he's better than Pettit because he probably isn't. And now, we're going to go to the top 2. These are not only the top 2 cards, these are the top 2 value. Well, sorry, these are not only the top 2 value, these are top 2 cards. And I think one of them, even for 750 tokens, is incredible value. However, there's one that isn't the Galaxy Opal that I think is far and away number 1. If you watched my video earlier, you know that, in terms of which ones you should buy. But number 2 is, in my opinion, the best of the token rewards in general. Like, this card is better than number 1, no question about it. It's just, it's more than 10 times the cost of number 1. DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan's Tracy McGrady. So 43 Hall of Fame badges, including range extender, quick draw, ice and veins. He actually got handles for days yesterday, which he didn't have initially. He's got fancy footwork, fast break finisher, giant slayer, pro touch, showtime, slithery, stop and go, quick first step, interceptor, defensive leader. He's got a bunch of good goal badges as well. He has got great post fadeaway, great mid-range, great 3, great dunk, great defense, great block, steal, perimeter defense, great speed, great lateral quickness as well. And the big thing about this card is that, like, when I was comparing my equivalents, so like when I compared people to, I compared what's his name to Kirilenko. I compared Pettit to Kirilenko, it was 163k. I compared what's his name to Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin's 200k, who I compared Amare to. I think that they're fair comparisons. The comparison to DeRozan is like 600k. So basically, DeRozan is like worth 600k, and DeRozan's actually got better SIGs than T-Mac. Although I think it's fairly even because Tracy McGrady is that inch taller. Not only that, like, he's gonna play equally as well as a card right here that's well over 1 million MT. I think that T-Mac's one of the worst value cards in the game because, let's be real, everyone's gonna play him at the 2 anyway, and this card feels the exact same. But DeRozan is that dude. However, he's not number 1. Number 1 is a guy not quite as good as DeRozan, but in my opinion, a top tier point guard in my team. And it's Paul Westphal. As I don't know why 2K did it. 2K made Paul Westphal Pete Maravich with the best dribble moves in the game and a 90 dunk. I am being 100% serious. This card is unbelievable. Like, he's got Pro 2, he's got the Pro 5 behind the back, he's got Pete Maravich's release, which is one of the easiest to green in the game. 6'4", so not great height. But he more than makes up for it with high interior defense of 80 and Hall of Fame Intimidator. So he's basically got an unbelievable shot contest. Got Hall of Fame Dimer, range extender, Hall of Fame quick draw, floor general. Obviously Intimidator, off-ball pest, hot start, contact finisher, hot zone hunter. 35 Hall of Fame badges on a diamond. Unpluckable, 10 gold badges as well. Also, has got a 92-3, 94 mid, a 90 driving dunk, which is madness. Got 88 ball handle. Got not great interior defense, but again, it's more than serviceable. Got a great steal and perimeter defense. Got insane speed 2 ball and acceleration. Got great lateral quickness. Paul Westphal is better than Zach LaVine. Paul Westphal is better than Ja. He is the best point guard you can get. Obviously, it's kind of dumb comparing Paul Westphal to like Amare or Pettit because they're not the same positions. But if you're looking at point guards, Paul Westphal is better than Tony Parker. He's better than Ja. He's better than LaVine. He's better than Penny Hardaway. He is the best point guard you can get in all of these. And he's 60 tokens. Anyway, yeah, that is the video. These are the top 10 token rewards in my opinion. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex zone. Neighborhood all in your